Hi everyone, welcome back to Melbury Estate. Here we are, back in Farm Sim 15. Looking great. Okay, so a little bit of an update since the last video. We've basically, I've cleared the majority of this field of bales, and I have also moved the combine and the tractor down to the last remaining field we have to harvest, which is the canola field behind basically where we're storing the straw goes in the straw barn there. So that field there, which is our last field we need to harvest, which is great. So we get that done. Somehow this bale is rolled down right to the gate, which is going to be... Can it? Yes, it can pick it up. Great. Okay, try not to hit the gate. I think that's all we've got left. There may be the odd cheeky bale which is hiding in the hedgerow, but I think that's it. That is it. Now, a couple of interesting points about this map. One, I've been reading Tomo. The author of this is Tomo something something something. He's got X's after his name. Who is currently building a new map, which looks very interesting indeed. It's very much a pure dairy map, and you have to spend most of your day mucking out the dairy sheds and that kind of thing, and pushing the cows to the milking parlour, then back, etc, etc. It looks really good. So yeah, keep an eye on that. But the more important thing is he has resolved the issues on this map, and well, he resolved them back in the end of January actually. And he's actually commented that he will be uploading the new version of this map very soon, which will remove this compost mod. And it's going to be like a junkyard here instead. However, apparently he's got very poor internet connection, so that's probably the main reason why he hasn't uploaded it, because it's going to take him a day. And then it'll probably take the best part of a week to go through FS UK's sort of testing protocol thing. Oh, that's great reversing there, well done. So yeah, it could be some time off, and I think it sounds like his priority is looking and doing his new map at the moment, which is fair enough. You know, it's he's doing it for free. You know, we can't really hold him to account or anything. But yeah, I can't wait until the revised version of this map comes out with cows and beef cattle and pigs. Will be amazing. Right. So whoops, I'm wondering if we can shove these bales in here. I haven't tried this, so I'm not sure if this is going to work. That's why we're going to start with 3 bales. It kind of works out nicely. I don't know if it doesn't work. I don't want to waste a whole chunk of bales. Now I know you can put things like sugar beet in here, and I'm wondering if you can put straw in here. I'm guessing not. Oh well. Yeah, that doesn't appear to have worked. Ah, there's a little exclamation mark over there. We'll go and check that out. Hang on. Let's just pull that forward. Oh, and I'm stuck. And hop up here. That's my light. What do we do? How do we... Do we need to do anything? So it's got a little exclamation mark up there. Oops, there we go. Can I... There we go. Maybe, I'll tell you what I need. Maybe we need the automatic help on. Maybe that will help us. Maybe not. Ah, there we go. Composter 0%, manure 0%, compost 0%. Okay. Can we push these along? No. Okay, I don't think it accepts straw bales. Just so you know, don't waste any more straw bales in there. Okay, that was a bit of a disaster, wasn't it? But that's okay. Let's just switch that off because I don't like that. And let's get cracking. So, plan for today. We're going to finish the canola harvest, and as I say, that will be the end of the harvesting then. We'll be completely done, and we can begin our work on the fields, i.e. ploughing. Whoops. It seems to be common consensus. We are going to do the whole plough cycle. Try not to hit that. Just to go full authentic. So we're going to have to go and see how the cows are doing with manure, because if we can get loads of manure, then we can potentially buy a muck spreader and we'll get the fields mucked out. Although we're never going to have enough for all the fields, so we may have to go pellet fertilizer first time around. Let's just bring up the HUD. Let's see what we're doing. We've got £23,000, which is good going. Oh, still very sensitive on the old controller today. And do we have... There we go. The cows, manure. We got 2,500 litres. Liquid manure, 3,000 litres. Okay, that's not going to do much, is it? Okay, so we can't do the manuring this time round, which is fair enough, you know. We just... it was parked in here, wasn't it? This is where we parked it. Lovely jubbly. Lovely jubbly. Brilliant. Okay. That done. We can go collect some eggs while we're here. Why not? And then we'll hop over and do some combining. So, early morning at 5:41 in the morning. Blimey. I haven't seen 5:41 in the morning for many... I was going to say months. Probably years. Oh, stuck. Where are these lovely eggs? So yeah, fingers crossed we should hopefully get the new map within a month or two. I will have to look at the server, see if we can update that. I'll get a poll out hopefully this week. I must admit I just haven't had time. I just got that time after Christmas. I thought, yes, we got plenty of time now. We can get things cracking. And wouldn't you know it, as soon as I say that, things kick off and get busy again. But it's sod's law, isn't it? But it's just a kind of, I've got to fit these things in between all my work and life issues. Well, not issues, but work responsibilities and stuff. So, yeah, I'm desperate to try and keep the stream going regularly, but that has become a little bit of a I'll do it when I can, fit it between everything else. Such is life. But I will definitely be looking to do Wednesday, get back on the farm server, and a stream. There is a problem with XSplit at the moment, which is not liking my capture card, which causes stutters halfway through, which just really infuriates me. It means I can't really... A, it means the stream quality is not great, but B, it also means I can't use the video on YouTube, so I can't upload them on YouTube because it just looks a bit rubbish in places. That being said, I know they're working on it, and hopefully they'll get a fix for it pretty soon. And I'd like to... Well, we'll probably do a couple more episodes until we decide what we're going to do with the map on Chellington Extended, because that's a lovely map. And having looked through, having looked through a couple of the maps, I think Sandy Bay is probably going to be the map we're going to look at. It seems very conducive to multiplayer. I've seen Squirrel has played multiplayer on that map, and it looks like a really nice map for multiplayer. So we'll probably go for that one. I probably won't change the list of mods at this stage, just so you know people only have to replace the map, so you're not having to download a million different mods, because I know how frustrating that is. So frustrating. I think I may have told this story, but yeah, I was going to join. I was invited to join a server for a special weekend of Farm Sim, and I looked at it, and there was like 60 odd mods to download, and I just thought, I can't be bothered. You know, it's a daunting prospect to have to download that much mods. Because you know there's a good chance that if you don't put them in the right order, that sometimes they don't work properly, or often it should just work, but sometimes for no explicable reason it doesn't. And I've had that myself. I couldn't even get onto my own server one day. No reason why, absolutely no reason why. I had all the mods. It just didn't like the mod. It just told me I don't like this mod, you know, because if you go onto a server, it always tells you which mod you're missing. And it was there. It was there. So whether or not it corrupted, or I don't know, you know, adding another mod potentially had corrupted that mod. I may never know, but I just re-downloaded all the mods and afresh and stuck them in, and it works. So yeah, sometimes it just goes a bit weird, and you just have to get around that. God, how nice is it to actually do some combining? I haven't actually sat in the combine seat for such a long time. It's quite I'm missing the odd tuft. It's quite mesmerising, isn't it? Just watching the blades whirl round. There's not much in this field. Hopefully we should get this finished. So that's the road. Ah, so on the little map above us, that must be the woodland, which is over there. Ah, okay. I must admit, I spend most of my time in Farm Sim playing in first person. They just make such a nice effort with the modelling interiors of these vehicles. It's just so nice. I know some people prefer external, but the internal is just lovely. That's like when I'm playing Flight Sim. 90% of the time, I'll be in the virtual cockpit rather than watching the aircraft from the outside. Fantastic. So, more news on farming games. I have been, thanks to a lot of you for making me aware of it, but I've been following for the last few weeks, months maybe, Cattle and Crops, which is a new farming simulator game coming to the market. It says 2016, which should be interesting. Now, this weekend, they have released some more pictures of a... I haven't gone to the web page to actually read if they've put any articles up or anything, but I just saw on my Twitter feed that they posted a couple of pictures from inside a tractor, which looks pretty sweet, both from daytime and a nighttime perspective. And the nighttime perspective is really dark, so that's quite interesting. You know, they're going for a proper peering through the gloom with your headlights if you need to. Which is quite interesting because most games are quite bright at night, obviously for playability purposes. But yeah, it's quite interesting if they're going to go for a full authentic sort of environment, which would be quite nice. Very interesting. Just looking at the screenshots, if that what they're claiming they're going to be producing comes out half as good as what they say, it could be an absolute winner. You know, I've just seen some of the screenshots where. Basically they've got in a built-in soil mod thing, which is quite clever and quite impressive actually. The weather conditions do very much affect the quality and and how the crops grow. So they got a picture where they've had a lot of rain, and you can actually see the field, and you can see the water lying on the field. So they have big puddles everywhere, where it's the ground's just got waterlogged, and it's phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. So we'll be keeping a close eye on that, and hopefully we may have some competition for giants. And that will maybe allow giants, well, not allow, but maybe force giants to actually try and progress Farming Simulator a little bit more. Because let's be honest, giants have been quite lazy in the last few editions. Nothing really has changed. Yes, they brought in the wood and lumber aspect of this game, but there was already mods that did that. They haven't implemented like a soil mod into the game, which you can enable or disable depending on your level of preference. These kind of what modders can do should be in the game for the next release. We still haven't got pigs, for heaven's sake. I don't know. I just think they need a bit of competition to hope, you know, to basically make them push themselves to come up with some new ideas, some new toys, some new mechanics. Because basically that's just going to be better experience for us, the end user, at the end of the day, which is that's what we really want, isn't it? The best farming games we can get. Oh, wait a minute. There we go. Better. Right. So we'll unload this, and I think we can let Sebastian continue with the harvest. Because I enjoyed that, but you know, you don't want to be watching the harvester blades for a full episode. So I'll just come and unload this, and then we can go and maybe get one of the other fields prepped, and we can start maybe ploughing or something. Let's just have a quick look at the statistics to see when the weather is. Have I gone past? I must have gone past the weather. Weather, here we go. Okay, so it's 2 days' time. The weather's really bad. That's fine. Good. So we'll get the harvest done, which is fantastic. That's what we really care about. See, what's canola going for? You probably see canola price is on the rise. Yes, I think that's what I did last time. I actually took a load down to the sale point, and that's why we got 23 grand. So when this fills up, I think we'll take this straight to the sale point as the price is on the up. Right, how are we doing? 4% in the combine, great. What I'll do, I'll just set auto combine going. That looks good. Brilliant. Right, let's head over here. In the farmyard, what we got? So we have okay, so we got a cedar here, which is quite good. The little Rapide 300C, which is good, and we got our harvesting equipment for our beets, which is quite good. So we should have, where's the beet cedar? And we got this cedar here, which also does the beets, the Vita Sem 302. Excellent. Okay, so we've got the cultivator, we've got the plough, and we've got the fertilizer as well. Excelente. Right. So what we probably need is a weight. Do we have a weight anywhere? Boop, 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 boop. Any weights anywhere? Because we'll stick it on the steyr, and we'll go and do some ploughing if we can get a. There's the weight behind it. Okay, great. Keep an eye on where we're going. Don't want to bump into anything. Nice. Oh, I could really feel the front of the tractor go down when we did that. It's probably a little bit OTT for this, but it should stop the bouncing when we grab the plough. Yep, that's leveled out nicely. So that field there is ready to cultivate. Out of the way, Chucky. And we'll have to probably... I'm not going to plough any of the grass fields this time round. We may do that in the future, but we've got a lot of use for the grass fields at the moment, with silage and that kind of thing. Well, pretty much silage. Not that kind of thing. Silage. That's what we got the use for. And what we're going to do is, obviously we're going to have enough for the feed, but then we're also going to look to get the thingy-majing, the biogas going as well. So that is going to be the plan. We're going to try and get into biogas. We've not done biogas on the actual Let's Play series before, have we? We've always done... we've done it in the multiplayer because it's a good way of bringing in cash. And, yeah. So I think if we do it in here, we should be able to bring ourselves some nice cash to get some money in. And then we can develop the farm a little bit better, which would be great. Right, let's try this. I've put the auto cancel indicator off. So if I turn in, it auto cancelled. How awesome! Anyway, I was probably a bit too excited about that, but never mind. I like things like that, you know, simple things. Wow, this is a big field. With this plough, everything looks like a big field. Is that... Oh, it says this isn't our field. This is field 44. Eh? We harvested this field. No, this is field 11. This is field 11. This is ours. Yeah, this is field 11. Okay. I don't think the little map is that accurate. Because it looks like we'd gone into this field. Which is that field over there. Ah, now that brings up a question. Will we get one of those errors? Because sometimes on these maps, if the fields and maps overlay, you get a "you don't own this field" error. Let's see if that's the case. That could be quite interesting. I've seen that on many a map. You don't own this field. Okay. So what we need to do... What we need to do... Oh, we can there. It's just the corner of this field, it would seem. Okay. Well, let's plough what we can, and then I might go into the editor later and see if I can't move the field boundaries a little bit. Is there a... If I lift that up, can we... Does that spread at all? Oh, that was spread. Okay, that's fine. Let's drop that down. I don't own this field, yes I know. But I own the field literally 2 seconds further on. No, that's still not working. Okay. Oh, we're ploughing there. Right, okay. That's better. For some reason, I hate that when you put the auto drive on, it takes several seconds for you to actually be able to adjust the speed, which is really... It's infuriated me since day one, to be honest with you. I much preferred the old system. Some nice ploughing done. At least this part of the field works. So, yeah. I kind of I saw that coming as soon as I saw the map slightly off. We had this with North Brabant. We did get around it by you can edit the field values, but in the Giants editor that is. But the one of the easiest ways is just to buy the field, which is corresponding to, which I did in North Brabant. Fortunately, we had the money. How does one swing this round? I did it literally like 2 seconds ago. There we go. Put the hedgerow in the way. Stick that in the hedge for a second so we can sort this out. Drop it down. And we were good to go. You should see the wheels will drop into the plough divots, which should be good. If I come out for external view, yeah, there you go. So we've got the real wheel world terrain on, which is another mod which you can find in the mod list, and it just basically you can see the tractor wheels go down the furrows and stuff, which is really nice mod, and it just gives you that sense of you're actually got a physical drop in the terrain, which is nice. Bouncing up and down over it, that's okay. God, I haven't done ploughing for so long. You can tell it's not even straight. This is where you get the the hired help to do it because they can do it so much better than I can. Yeah. So normally, what I would normally do is... So our rear wheels are spinning, aren't they? We may need to use the John Deere for this. What I'd normally do is put the solid... Oh, I've gone wide. I put the solid muck on first, and then I'd plough it in after a couple of days. That's what I'll probably do going forward, because that's what they do round near me. But I know some people who they plough, then they muck spread, and then they cultivate the muck in. You know, it's different ways, but I've always known it to spread the muck first, let it sink in, seep into the ground, and then you turn the ground over so the muck's underneath the topsoil, so it just adds that nutrition and stuff at that lower level. Oh look, see, we're ploughing this bit, so it's literally just that edge, is it? It's literally just that edge. That's interesting. Oh, so for that little bit I may not bother going in to edit it. I can live without that tiny little strip of land. Let's just try, just to see. No, it doesn't. So go right on the edge to see if we can shave another little bit off it. No. Okay, that's fine. Right, Sebastian is almost full. So what we'll do, we'll leave Mark on the ploughing duty for a second. Although he probably won't go very far because it's not exactly the straightest plough furrow you've ever seen in your life, but let's see what you can do. Beautiful. Okay, we'll leave him to it. Let's go and where's Sebastian? There he is. Whee! Still my favourite tractor of all time. This, you know, even it's a mod. Yeah, I think it beats all the other tractors I've ever used in these games. This is just a beautiful thing. A beautiful tractor. And I was waiting so long for a really good John Deere. And look. Amazing. Really pleased with this. What we might just do, once we empty this, we may just go and unload this down and sell this down at the store. And I might leave the episode there. Because I think we've done quite a bit. I've waffled on a lot, I know. I do apologise for that. I do go off on one sometimes, but yeah, we're well on the way to finishing this field. Let's just put the cap on, and not only that. Oh, hang on, this is not the it. So this is where. So there's the straw barn there. I tell you what, I can take a shortcut. I can take a shortcut through the field, I think. If I remember correctly. So we've got a lot of straw there, which is great. Yes, we can come down here. And I think it's the lane opposite is where we want to go, so that works out perfectly. There's our beautiful farm. So yeah, next time we will finish the canola. We'll continue with the ploughing, and we may get that field there cultivated up. Because what I'm thinking we might do... Actually, I might fertilise that first, then cultivate. We got the pellet fertiliser. Actually, thinking about it... No, sorry. My brain's skipping all over the place. So we will need to cultivate it because we're going to put sugar beet in there, and I don't think the sugar beet seeder has a a cultivator bit on the front. The normal seeder, which we can do the wheat and the barley with, does have a cultivator on the front, but not the sugar beety one, or the one we'll use for sugar beet. Right, so we're coming into the little village now, and this is where it gets really tight. Proper tight and twisted. Let's put our beacons on. Right, and this is it. So we've got to turn here. Oh, auto cancel. Watch out, love! Squish. Why would you step out in front of a massive tractor like this? It's bright green. Well, it's not technically bright green, but yeah, it's green and yellow. It's not that difficult to miss. Oh, sorry, it is that difficult to miss, really. It's not that difficult to see. I can't get my words out. Right, and we turn here. It's a right tight and twisty little place, isn't it? Then we need to swip there, and there we go. We've got the pub or whatever this is in front, and we can sell the chickens' eggs as well. So it's a good job we collected them. And then we've got the sale point here. Yay! Apparently I've hit that car, which I don't technically think I have. But, you know, me and collision boxes are not the best of friends. Anyway. Right, let's just have a quick look. Oh, canola price is just about to drop. So we'll sell this load now that we're here anyway. And see all the delights that'll bring in. $43,000 now total. Fantastic. So that's good. So we can potentially now look to buy our muck spreader. Obviously we don't quite have the muck we need to really use that in full force, but we can potentially also get some more cows to obviously increase the amount of muck we can get. A liquid fertilizer spreader might also be in contention for the next purchase, although I don't want to get 2 muck spreaders and lose all our money. Not lose our money, but spend all our money like that in one go. So we'll probably look to I'm sure there's other things we need to buy as well. Nothing that actually comes to mind right now, but yeah, I'm sure there's tons of stuff we could potentially be buying as well. So yeah, I think I'll have a look through the shop anyway, but I think probably a solid manure fertilizer will probably be first up, because that's what we want to do. We want to get that working, get the manure on our fields. You know, more organic, less chemical fertilizer. Fantastic. That's what we want. That's what we want. And it just means we don't have a huge stinking muck heap somewhere. We just keep everything nice and clean on the farm. Okay, we also got lots of harvesting grass to do, because we can collect all that silage, but we'll probably do that after the storm. We got a lot of fields to plough, and once the fields are all ploughed, seeded, fertilised, we can then probably, if the weather's good, look to get the silage going down at the biogas plant. Difficult to speak. Right, guys, I will leave it there. Okay, this has been not really a showy episode. It's been just quite a getting the work done episode, which sometimes is just what you need. It's just crack on and get some work done. So it's felt good. We've done a lot, I think. There we go. So we'll just go back to the field and we'll call it a day there. Thoughts and comments, as always, in the section below, please. If you've got any ideas on what you think we should do, then by all means speak up. I'll consider them. There's lots of options and lots of things we could potentially be doing, and it's quite exciting. This is quite a nice, interesting map. Of course, as soon as the map gets updated, I will swap it out and we'll get the new version of the map, and we'll continue on from there. So that'll be quite exciting. If we can't do a straight swap because there's some compatibility, then I'll take a stock check of what equipment we've got, how much money we've got, and then I'll swap the maps over and then I'll edit it so it's very similar in the in the new version, if that is the case. So I'll leave it there, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. As always, share and like to your heart's content. It really does help spread the word and the video, which is great. And I hope you will join me for more fun and shenanigans on Melbury Estate in Farm Sim 15. Thanks, guys. I'll catch you next time.